Hello, Odessa Fire Rescue. As firefighters and paramedics, you're given the opportunity to receive the COVID-19 vaccination in the first tier by the state of Texas. I wanted to send you this quick video as your medical director because I'm getting a lot of questions about whether we should take this vaccine right away right now. And thankfully, taking a vaccine is a personal choice. I think the correct choice is yes, we should get vaccinated now. And here's my logic for why I'll be taking it now, and hopefully it helps in your decision making. I'll discuss why I'm not worried that much about the side effects, how the vaccine works, and why I'm not worried about how fast it was created. So, why I'm not worried about the side effects. A small percent of people with COVID-19 get really sick. About 3 in 1,000 people like you and I can die from this. That seems small, but think of how many millions of people are getting this. Others who don't die or end up in the ICU are still miserable when they get COVID-19. I don't have to tell you that. You've seen it. And the worst thing that can happen from this vaccine is just not being educated, not educating yourself and making a wrong decision. An informed decision is much better than an uninformed one. From the tens and thousands who've received this vaccine so far, the reported side effects of the vaccine are just not that bad. Headaches, maybe. Fatigue, maybe. A sore arm. These are closely studied and we'll learn more. These side effects, even if we do get them, isn't anything that we can't go through after working 24 to 48 hour long shifts taking care of these folks. Let's talk about how the vaccine works. You've seen what the virus looks like. It's a ball with a bunch of spikes on it, and the vaccine is aimed at the spikes. It introduces your body to the spike proteins so that you can create antibodies, which are like soldiers, against those spike proteins. And that way you can protect yourself. And that way, if the virus does enter your body, your antibodies are ready to recognize the spike proteins and fight it. This vaccine is not a live coronavirus being put into your body. It's not even a live spike protein being put into your body. That's how vaccines used to work. But this is modern technology. It's the mRNA coding for the spike protein. It's placed in a lipid particle, and your cells absorb that lipid particle, and then the cell's machinery make that spike protein for a fixed amount of time. And then your body makes the soldier antibodies, and you can protect yourself. So think of the mRNA vaccine like a copy machine that has the code for the spike protein so your body can create it. And then you can create antibodies to it and keep yourself protected. Now let's talk about why I'm not worried about this vaccine being created too quickly. In the past, most vaccines took years, and this was created in less than a year. The speed of creation will be the biggest medical miracle in the history of our lifetime. So how is this? First, with modern technology, we quickly figured out the genetic sequence, and it's 2021. I mean, this is record speed for this reason, and because everyone in the world, companies, got together and they took this genomic sequence and they worked on this. And these scientists are amazing. Decades of technology went into this, and I went to school with some of these guys. I'm very impressed by them. And the steps they did weren't in series, they weren't sequential, they did them in parallel. That saved a lot of time. And in the lab, the efficacy is 95%. So that other 5% doesn't mean you'll die from the vaccine. It does not mean you'll have a bad side effect. It just means it won't work to protect you. I think this vaccine is going to make us immune, and it may save you, vulnerable patients, your family, loved ones. And just like you do every day, you do it not for yourself, but for others. Firefighters and paramedics serve vulnerable populations, like the ones you serve in Odessa, the elderly, the immune-compromised, chronically ill, nursing home patients, assisted living, and other special populations. We as a society, as a world, are in a position that we have to take this vaccine to get past this. And this is why I'm taking it, and I think we all should. The reason you and I don't get measles when we walk into a room is because nobody in the room has measles. The herd is immune. Similarly, we can achieve herd immunity for COVID-19. Our community honors firefighters and paramedics because you're the brave servants on the front line. Let us prove them right by being first in line for that vaccination. Let's be the ones who go down in history like those who stormed the beaches of Normandy, or the brave ones who ran into the burning buildings to save lives on 9/11. We will be judged by how we did. And you've already done this. Odessa was the first in the nation to start 911, the first to use the jaws of life to save car accident victims. We're recognized by the American Heart Association for the fastest tier of heart attack response times in the United States. If I have a heart attack, I want to be in Odessa with you taking care of me. I'm so proud to be your medical director. Let's sign up now. Let's take this vaccine together. This is our moment to protect ourselves and those we serve.